Keepers of the Flame. That's PoE 2. We want PoE 1. I want to see all the nodes too real quick, since we already going to be here. What's up, Black Sparrow? We should be. Is it not? Might take like a second to kick in. Never ignore that. Okay, Kappa. No problem. Wait, hold on. What is this? Hold on, I just saw this. Making a first-person Diablo in Unreal Engine. It's actually kind of cool. Oh, whoa. Okay, it's even got the HP. Hold on, maybe we should do a reaction to this. Later, after this, because I gotta get this done. This absolutely needs to get done. First, this is #1 priority. Over here. Alright. Alright. Then we'll also stream on at TikTok. But I need to move this over here. A sponsored video? Oh, Path of Exile? No. A reaction video to that Diablo in first person? That was just kind of something for fun. Yeah, I genuinely like checking out like when people like make like kind of homebrew stuff. Although I feel like a lot of the homebrew stuff, like if you title it Diablo 2 in first person, if it's not using like let's say a StarCraft engine or something that would be from them, sometimes those sort of projects can get shut down, which is kind of sad, but I don't know what's going to happen with that one. Hopefully it'll come out and be successful, but I feel like that's such a big, ambitious project to make the entirety of Diablo in first person. That's going to be a lot of time, man. I need to make another thumbnail for this, actually. Real quick. But yeah, we're gonna make our little like full playthrough unless we die Kappa. Actually, I expect to die a lot when I'm playing Melee. Like it's just it's the reason why I stay away from it, man. It's very dangerous to play Melee in the game. But let's go ahead and oh, I need to do this too. How to unlock Scion in Path of Exile 1. Okay, and then also what I should include... Oh, you know, I need to include the Path of Mirage. This is the beginner's guide for... I think we played... Dang, this actually didn't do too bad. AK. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, these are definitely still worth doing, Catholic. Because sometimes, okay, I'll be honest. I look at views and I determine, is it actually worth it? Is the quarterly Path of Exile? Yes, Black Sparrow. But this time we got a new class. I actually don't know what the new classes I have right now. Because this is all brand new. How do we... Isn't it 3.28? Did this crash? What are we on? 3.27? Is there like a new community fork one that we gotta do? But let's see if they have the brand new Scion one. Where is that Scion? There it is. Is it really cool? Ooh. I think it might be different though. Oh, hold on. Is it downloading something? But like then it just crashes. Hold on. Path of Exile. I think it's busted. The POB looks like it's having some issues. Reliquarians. Yeah, this is brand new. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see. What does it have? I'm excited about this, man. Whenever we get a new class in any video game. Alright, so... Oh, we have to get this one first? Wait, what? Does it not connect over here? So, like, okay, so we have 1, 2... Wait, the first 2 are just passive points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait, 1, 2... I think on the second one, do you get to choose? Or do you get to... Oh, you can go left or right. Oh, okay, okay, I see how it works. That makes more sense now. So the first ascendancy is just 2 passive points. The brass dome removes all armor from body shield is doubled. Take no damage from crits. Oh, hold on. Strength provides no bonus to max life though. 3 to all maximum. Okay, removing all ES isn't that bad. But armor from equipped body armor is doubled is pretty massive. Reservation fish, that's pretty good too. If you can take damage as poison, that's actually good too. Holy. Ravenous consumes a corpse, granting you a buff that causes you to deal more damage and take less damage from enemies of the same monster category. Oh, as the corpse. Huh. I mean, 20% movement speed and 23 chaos res. Enemies display their monster category. I don't know how long that thing lasts, because that's actually kind of a cool thing. I mean, 20% movement speed is pretty massive. Avoid ailments. Chance resistance to count is 90. It's kind of cool. I think out of all of them, I would prefer Brass Dome. That's an insanely good one. Plus 3 to max. You do lose a lot of HP, though. Impale on spell. Spells fire additional projectiles. Ooh. This is supposed to be a weapon. Okay. Spells to add chaos damage. 20 per life per enemy hits with spells. 3 totems? Oh. Oh, but you have same type. Okay, that's not good. Minions base. Okay, that's for minions. Okay, gain frenzy charge on crit 10% movement speed. This is pretty. That's pretty good. Holy, this class is looking really good, guys. A frenzy charge on crit. Oh my gosh! Like if you just have 100, it is 100% too. That's pretty massive. Grants level 30 thirst for blood. Reserve some of your life, causing bleeding you inflict to be stronger, and grant life regeneration based. Okay. 80% increased evasion rating while moving. Skills fire 2 additional projectiles if you use what? 2. Dude, this is the best class in the game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. A Bell Timber Blade 100%. 100% Bell Timber Blade. 70. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh, dude, that's too good. Like, even this is still pretty good. Terminus S is really good. Okay, what else do we get? Armor from shield is doubled. Block. No armor. Okay, that's pretty bad. Purity of elements. 100%. Wow, that's kind of nice. Nova. Okay, yeah, I've seen that one. That's actually kind of cool, too. 60 to all attributes. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is actually looking crazy good. What's up, Fire? The holy skills are insane. When can we start leveling up with them? Wow. There's so much. Oh. So, yeah, when can we get some of the new skills, too? Because I haven't seen them. Where's the new gems? Oh, that's Fate to the Vault. Wait, what? Oh, this is PoE 2. We want PoE 1. Okay. The new skills. Is it Holy Hammers? Up to a cap. What's the cap on it, and when can we get it? Sever the... Oh, we don't get it until Act 3. Oh, that sucks. When can we get some of these other skills? Enemy at the gate. Okay, so you can get Holy Strike. Which is what, lightning? Does it show like a video of it? Damn. No video. Oh, it's fine. So we get this pretty early on, though. The Templar can get... Which one's Enemy at the Gate? Oh, that's Hillock. That's like literally free. Okay, that's... Okay. Cool. You're using Holy Sweep. Ah, okay. You wield Templar to use Holy Strike. Ah, to use Holy Strike. Holy Strike. Well, all you need to do is defeat Hillock as the Scion, right? Oh, using Holy Sweep. Oh, it's not even listed? Oh, you're playing Templar. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So you made a Scion. Holy Strike is a Templar skill. Well, no, it says that you can get it with Scion. Can you not get it with Scion? It says you can get it from Nessa after Enemy at the Gate. Is it lying to me? Well, if it lies to us, we can just go and mule a Templar. You got yours from the beach? Ah. Oh, okay, I understand what you mean. But yeah, you can get, if we can get it as a quest reward, then like I'm good with that too. That's like no big deal. But yeah, okay, let me see if we can. It's weird. I guess the community fork of the pod doesn't work correctly, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to unlock some of these skills and stuff. So that's kind of cool. All right. Alright, I'm so excited to get back and play PoE though, but yeah, I'm gonna do my like normal playthrough for the thing. Is that picking up audio? Let me see. Audio mixer. Let's see. Okay, it is working. Alright. Oh, it's like really low for some reason. Why is it so low? I need it to like make sounds. Alright, it looks like it should be good now. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, okay. Now I can see the audio levels, but should be good. Alright, let's go. Let's get started with our first act, and then I'm gonna go actually render it, and then we'll come back. All right, so let's get started, guys. Actually, hold on. Well, I'm gonna use this for the intro today. I want to do this so you guys get to see it live, Kappa. All right, so. All right, Path of Exile players. So let's get started with Path of Exile Mirage. Is going to be a complete beginner's guide from the start. However, in order to play the new class, well, I should say newer class, you do have to unlock it. Now, you may already have it unlocked if you've played Path of Exile before, but what we're going to do is create a brand new character. We're going to go through everything here. So what you're going to want to do is create a brand new character, and you want to make sure in the very beginning that you select the Mirage League. And do not check in any of these boxes because it's going to make things a little bit more difficult. What solo self-found means is you cannot trade. Ruthless makes the game significantly harder, and then obviously hardcore is when you die once, that's it. So we want to make sure that we have Mirage selected. It should be selected by default here because this is the season if it's your first time here. Now the class that we're going to be playing is called the Scion. Now, if you have not unlocked the Scion, this is how you unlock the Scion, because it's a special class. So you have to get to Act 3 in normal difficulty and free her at the very end of Act 3. If you guys don't have her unlocked, this is where, if you want to unlock the character and then go back and start off with it, and the reason why you may want to start off with the Scion is because this is the class that gets the brand new ascendancy called the Reliquarian. This is the only way to unlock the class, and if it's your first time, what I recommend you guys to do, I did upload the Path of Exile from last season, and we just played a Ranger, and if you guys want to play this, get up until Act 3, and then come back to watch this video, you can do that. But it's at the same time, this is the only way to unlock the Scion. There's no like pay to instantly unlock it, and in order to unlock this class, you have to do it this way. So we are going to be playing the Scion for this part of our play session, as it's brand new. There's a lot of stuff with the pod that's not like implemented in yet, but basically the class is really cool. You get to basically pick a very special, like unique, every single time you ascend to like a different like ascendancy. It's really, really cool. But now that that's out of the way for our little intro here, let's finally get started, because Path of Exile is a pretty complex game, so you need every single bit of help that you can get, and there's going to be a bunch of timestamps in this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a character over here, and then name your character whatever you want to name the character. We're going to go ahead and make sure it says Mirage here and get started. Again, if you haven't unlocked this class, Act 3, at the end of it, you click on one of the things. I mean, you could Google it, but I do have to mention that because for some people, this is their first time ever playing Path of Exile. But if you're returning here, well, welcome back again for this part of our league. And we're going to be playing a brand new build. It's going to be a Paladin Scion, because there's a bunch of new holy skills, and we're going to be basically building a tanky Paladin. Anyways, let's finally get started, guys. So we're going to create our character. We're going to start off in the Twilight Strand. So in the very beginning, we're going to go ahead and pick this up. And at the very beginning, this is also a great tip and trick. By the way, the best way to watch any Path of Exile full guide, put this on another monitor, put it on a tablet, because there's going to be a lot of things that we'll go over. So the first thing I want you guys to do is go into Options. Go into UI over here and Landscape Transparency. You want this all the way to the left. It's going to get rid of all the visual clutter that you don't need. Map Transparency is how transparent it is. And Map Zoom, you want this all the way out. So this way you can see maximum distance. So these are the two ones that I recommend. You can also do your own keybinds if you want to put your own keybinds for the game. Do your own, because you know everyone likes different things. If you want to mess around with the graphics, feel free to go ahead and do that. But the most important thing is basically the map transparency. And then also a lot of people are like, you move only to be left click so you don't accidentally attack. But again, it depends on what you like for your keybinds. But anyways, we're going to talk to this NPC over here, and then we're going to go attack the first enemy, and we're going to get a gem, which is Spectral Throw. We're going to left click on this, put this inside of the green socket. So what this is a gem. You put the green gem in the green hole. You have to put it in the green hole, otherwise it will not work. So how the game works as far as the skills go, you don't unlock skills like in Diablo. What you do is you get these gems. The gems then give you skills, or certain unique items can give you skills as well. But you'll see we are almost out of mana. They start you off with mana potions. Mana potions and health potions don't have a cooldown, but instead they regenerate via killing monsters. There are other ways that you can regenerate it, but for the most part, that's it. But right now we have Spectral Throw, so it throws an item that we have equipped, and then it's going to return kind of like a boomerang. Really cool stuff. But what we're looking for is a chest. And in this chest, we're going to get a support gem. So we're going to look for it over here. But yeah, this class is going to be super, super popular this season because, yeah, well, it's the only class that got a brand new Ascendancy, which is essentially a new class. So now we have Prismatic Burst. So it says supported attacks causing them to trigger. Prismatic Burst cannot support. Oh, well, we're going to get attacked. So I'm going to kill this thing. And so what this is going to do is chooses a random element that does an additional amount of damage. This is a blue gem, and the blue gem goes in the blue hole. But see how these are linked? This means that this gem, which is a support gem, will now combine with our Spectral Throw. So it's going to give us a bonus on the attacks that are supported to get like an elemental burst of cold, lightning, or fire damage. And then what we're going to do is if I mouse over it, you'll see in the top left where it says supportable skills right here where my mouse is, it says Spectral Throw. It's got that green check mark. That means it works with the skill. So you have your support gems, which support your skills. So you can see now we have like this cold, lightning, and fire that shoot out, and it's really cool. But ideally we can get a level up before fighting this boss, but if we don't, it's no big deal. The reason why is because it gives us, you know, an extra skill point, and I'll show you guys the passive tree. And because there's a lot of new stuff, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to kind of just do by playing the game, because they've added a lot of brand new nodes, so some of the build planners aren't 100% accurate right now. So right now, if we mouse over our skill over here with Spectral Throw, we can see that it's an attack and projectile. So maybe we want to invest in projectiles. I want to play like a Paladin here. So getting strength over here is going to give us extra HP. We can get extra life over here. The regen is actually quite nice to get. And for progression, I actually think that getting all of these regen nodes aren't bad, but getting all this extra strength and armor, these aren't bad at all either. So you can go a lot of different routes in this game and still be successful. We're going to take this one in the very beginning because it's going to give us extra HP. And then what we're going to do is hit apply over here. So this is the skill tree. I know it seems very big and overwhelming, but yeah. Is this PoE2? No, Danielle, this is Path of Exile 1. Path of Exile 1 is the one that got the new content today. Oh, we got a shield over here. And the game will automatically equip you with this stuff. Oh, now we got some armor. And you can see now we got our armor. So what we want to do is attack and move. And we will use the brand new skills as soon as we can get into town. So this is the first boss that you fight. His name's Hillock. Try not to get hit by him. He will do big damage. But since we're playing range, this game is very easy. Once we use the new Paladin skills, we will be in melee range. And it's going to be a little bit harder. So now we're going to go into the first area. Yeah, there's a new class, Ascendancy, which it's kind of like a new class. This class is so cool, though, man. I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like once we get the Ascendancy, which, again, is only with the Scion. So you have to unlock in Act 3 if you're brand new. But we'll talk to NPC. And now we'll be able to get a new gem over here. So we're going to talk to the NPCs. And so we can get Molten Strike, Split Arrow, Lightning Tendril, Splitting Steel. We can get any of these as like an additional skill here. We can get like Molten Strike over here. But what we're really looking forward to, let's see if we can purchase the item from her. There is some new skills. Holy Strike over here is one of the newer skills. So yeah, we're going to get Holy Strike. There's a lot of new skills. There's a great website that shows you a bunch of the new stuff that came out, and Holy Strike is one of the new things. The build that we're going to be playing, though, guys, is the Paladin Holy Hammer build, but you cannot start off with it. We basically have to progress into the other acts to unlock it. Just like if you play Diablo, some skills don't unlock till later. In the Path of Exile, it's the same way. So we're going to try out this new skill. It may suck, but I'm going to stick around with it to kind of see if it's fun. So we want Holy Strike here, but you can see I need to put this inside a red socket over here. We can check out if we have anything good. So you can see this is giving us evasion rating as well as increased movement speed. I want to go for that movement speed over there. And then we can also look for our weapons damage here. So this is 5 to 11. This is 4 to 9. So bigger number equal better most of the time. Now you can also dual wield in the game, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to go ahead and get the extra movement speed, and then I'm going to get rid of all these other items. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to sell items over to the NPC, and I'm going to hold control, and I'm going to left click on the items, and then it's going to give us scroll fragments to kind of help out. Spectral Throw is still fun. I'm not going to really use Molten Strike because I want to play with a new skill. If I can use this with Holy Strike, which it has the check mark, I don't have an item that has those sockets that are linked. So I can go purchase items in hopes that we may get one. So we're going to go to the NPC and we're going to go see if we can purchase a item that has a blue and a red that are linked. So I can have this have the prismatic burst support over here. So let's see if we can find one. And then we can one that we can also afford. Right now we only have like a scroll of wisdom, so there's not too many things to get. But this is going to be good because it gives us some evasion rating or armor on the boot category. I like to just fill up my stuff, even if it's like really small in the very beginning. Getting any amount is really great. So this is going to work. This is a blue. Okay, there we go. So we have a blue and a red. So I'm going to put the red in the red, blue in the blue, and you may have to get like some other item. Ooh, this is kind of nice too. This costs 2 scrolls of wisdom, but this gives me 5 to 11. It gives me increased attack speed, so that's kind of nice to get to as well. And then we also get 1 to 5 lightning damage, and that's going to be a advantage for us. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to swap this for that, and boom, we are good to go. And you cannot just drag and drop, unfortunately. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to sell items, and then left click, and then we get our scroll fragment. And once we get 5 of these, we get another scroll of wisdom, which is essentially like a scroll of identity. So now what we're going to do is go to the coast. I know if there's a lot of things that seem overwhelming, don't worry. The game totally is crazy with the amount of knowledge that you need in order to progress in the game. That's why it's great to have this on like a second monitor. What class do you start with to get it? So I prefer playing the Ranger. If I wanted to like kind of speed run through the game, that's what I would play. And also, oh, hold on. See, this skill we cannot use. Okay, so what does Holy Strike require? Some skills require a very specific weapon type. I didn't actually check that. Probably should have done that. I was thinking that it was a strike, so it should work with, you know, a melee weapon, but it looks like it might be, is it hammers only? So let's see what it says. So, oh, this is a minion attack, strike, lightning. So infuses your weapon with holy energy, and what does it say? Where's the weapon? Infuse your weapon with holy energy. Where's the requires a mace, scepter, or staff. So I need a mace, scepter, or staff. So let's see. This is a mace over here. Oh wait, yeah, two-handed mace. I guess we're gonna have to take this one. Or it says scepter or staff. So this one, let's see. Chance to block. Okay, so it's 9 to 19. 9 to 19. But these have a very slow. I mean, it's kind of similar in terms of like how good it is. We have elemental damage. So this does do elemental damage. This is lightning damage, right? So this also, oh, it's minions as well, huh? Okay. I kind of want to keep the shield, so we're gonna use this instead of a staff. Let's see, these are the same, so it doesn't really matter. But this one has like more elite color, so we're gonna pick up this one. Unfortunately, I can't use that one, but maybe we can save it for later. But I need this in order to use my skill. So, oh, we have minions. Oh no, wait, these are our minions. So we're gonna attack, and that's gonna have these maces come out. Okay, cool. So we already have like our build. All right, we got some gold and a hatchet. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. And we're gonna do the first actual quest very soon over here. So this looks pretty good though as far as the skill goes. It's fantastic for leveling. So interestingly enough, this is a minion. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go to the top left over here. If you hit tab, you can move the map from in the top left or top right to the middle of the screen. You can also use the arrow keys to move it around a little bit. But it's always good to see where you are and which direction that you kind of need to go in. They said they changed up the map for this league, so it might take a little bit longer to get to the areas because they've actually added a bunch of content here. So that's pretty cool. That's why. Oh, you like PoE 1? Oh, because you can get like additional skills a little bit easier. But yeah, don't worry too much about picking up every item. Within the first, I don't know, like half hour-ish, you won't need to keep on doing it. Oh, also, when your gems level up, just click on it. It's going to level up the gem, which usually means it's going to cost more mana. Now we can equip this and we get 10% extra elemental damage. And this does lightning damage. Yeah, just keep on attacking and moving. Don't feel like you have to kill every single enemy on screen, as it's going to make your efficiency a lot slower. But if you see any like elite packs, you definitely want to take those down. Like where the monsters have like special abilities, because they tend to drop more stuff. But yeah, the skill's like okay to level up with so far. I'm enjoying it. Oh, this is our first Mirage encounter. So this is the brand new content. So we're inside of this Mirage. Oh wow, this is actually like crazy for how dense this mob is. Ooh. And if you die, do not worry. It's not the end of the world in Path of Exile when you die as you are leveling, because the game is pretty rough, especially since this is a melee build. So this elite over here, or unique, He's going to keep on using Firestorm, and as melee, this is just part of Path of Exile. Melee is just really rough to play. So let's move out of the way. So you don't want to stand in the Firestorm with this elite. This is very, very, like, tough. Okay. So, let's grab some of the things here. I'm looking to see what they have linked. Oh, maybe we can use this. Maybe the shield would be a little bit better here. Let's identify it. Let's see what it's giving us. Giving us some extra stats. Hold on. Let's attack the enemy. Oh man, the attacks per second is really slow in this. Like, I can really feel it being super slow. And our skills leveled up, so we want to level up our gems. So now we're gonna free the Jinn, and do we go into a portal, or how does this work? So yeah, this is brand new.
Finally.
So now it says breaking the astral chain will. Oh, we get a unique weapon. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Okay, let's take this for the very first one. Okay, so you can see it's highlighted if you take. So this is brand new to everyone here. There's no real guide on this. So we're going to take this one. And then we have another passive point so we can get extra physical damage. Or we can go up here and get this life regen, which I actually really like because I hate pushing potions at the very beginning. And then we can skip out on this physical damage. Well, our build probably still does physical damage right now. Let's see, what does it do? This attack and minions convert 50% of physical through lightning. So it's still not bad to use. The skill that we want to use, let me go to that real quick. So the skill that we want to use is one of the new skill called Holy Hammers. I'm going to check what does it do. So this over here, does it do lightning damage? So 50% of physical converted to lightning. Okay, so that's still kind of half and half. Eventually we can convert it if we want to. I really like this node over here. These aren't bad though, because it's just like getting early life regen is quite nice, but we can also get this, which is going to give us a bunch of armor in the very beginning, and 50 armor in the very beginning is quite nice, and all these extra like HP nodes are fantastic to grab, and if we want to grab this is not bad either, but getting all these increased life things I think is going to be worth it, as well as increased attack speed, because it makes the game feel much better, and I very, very highly recommend it. So let's go break the chain, and let's get our first unique, and that is super worth it. So we have to break the chain. So basically we're going into this separate area. This is part of the new league mechanic here. I guess we just have to free the person from the chain, and we just get a unique. That's a pretty fast thing to do. If this is all we need to do is just kill these three, and then we're done. Okay, now we open it up. Okay, we got Life Sprig, so this is a unique item. It's actually quite great for leveling. I don't have a Scroll of Identity, but once I get one, I'll show you guys what that item does. And then, what else do we get over here? Oh yeah, a small life flask, so we have a bunch of extra flasks now. Okay, is there anything else? Should we like fully uncover this area, or, oh, hold on, this is Elite over here. It's a blue. And are these going to be dropping some, like, item? But, like, that one that said specifically you're getting a unique, I think that that was worth it. So that made it immediately worth it, because if we got any sort of unique that we could use, because currently this one we can't really use, because it's, I believe, for spells. We also leveled up, so we can get that extra damage over here. But the leveling skill is going to be fantastic. I can already tell this is going to be a relatively smooth progress. Keep in mind, Path of Exile is going to start off a lot slower than like Diablo, if it's like you're coming from that, because I know a lot of people may have came from Diablo to check out the new Path of Exile League, as, you know, this is the new content, man. But yeah, we'll do a couple of the new league mechanics here for the play session. Some of these I usually would say that it's better just to get to the end of the game, but if you can get a unique, or even like about one Chaos Orb, which is like these currencies that you can use to trade and get like other items that will really help out your build for other uniques, I would say it's worth it. This is a blue and a, this is also a blue and a, I'm going to keep that. Actually, I want to keep that. And then, where's that simple robe? The reason why I want this is because it's a blue and a red, and they're linked already. So if I happen to get some good gloves, I can swap that out. Let's see. Just give us anything else? Okay. Yeah, let's keep on going. Later we'll get a mobility skill, and the game will get way, 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 way faster. It's just like any action RPG in the very beginning, it's a little bit slow. But yeah, the clear speed isn't bad at all with this build. And then also there's the 40 mana regen that we can pick up to kind of help out as well. So there's 2 exits that we can go to from the coast over here. So what this is like a waypoint, just like you have in Diablo. So we have the mud flats, and then there's another area. And we want to go to the other area because it's going to give us a Quicksilver Flask as well as a mobility skill. You always check to see if the rewards, to see if it's good. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate the little tip over there. Yeah, I guess we can determine if the rewards are worth it when we go in. Yeah, it's not a bad idea because, I don't know, does the chest ever drop additional items, or does it always tell you exactly what it gives you and it doesn't give you anything else? But yeah, this should be a really comfortable, like, beginner-friendly leveling build. Now, as far as the end game goes, like I said, we're not going to be using this skill because this skill looks terrible for, like, end game in terms of the clear speed. You can play Path of Exile, you know, if you love this skill, by all means, you can stick with it because we're just scaling lightning damage, physical damage in this build. So it should be similar, but we're going to try out all the brand new skills, and I'll tell you guys which one I think is the best. But that Holy Hammer skill, it just looks like it's the best. The reason why is it throws down a hammer, and then if it hits another enemy, it makes another hammer, and if it hits another enemy, it makes another hammer. So it has this awesome chain reaction where, like, we can pop off, so to speak, with the skill. Like, we hit one enemy, and it's just going to be like a domino effect, and it looks like a skill where you'll be happy with it. Because I hate slow builds. I know some people like them, but, like, I think objectively, it is better to run a build that's faster, right? Because the faster you are, the more loot that you can get. But hey, if you want to play single target, because this is basically well, it's like small AoE. The other one, it just blow up the whole screen, and that's how I like to play Path of Exile, which is blowing up the whole screen. It's normal for any action RPG for things to blow up the entire screen to be considered better. But that could mean sometimes that your boss kills may be slower. Maybe this is probably a pretty good build for bosses, staying that cold damage. Oh, this is actually one of the hardest bosses in the game, by the way. The reason why, especially for melee builds, is because I will clear out some of the other enemies here. But the reason why it's so rough, and why I said this is like actually one of the harder enemies in the game. Like, actually, I'm gonna kill the other enemies around here first. All right, so the enemy can actually freeze us if we get chilled too much. And that's all they do. They just keep on spamming this stuff that's going to be chilling us. Hail Rake, yes. But yeah, keep popping your potions, move and attack, and you'll eventually take them down. We got some gauntlets here. But I still need my current gauntlets. I'm going to move some of these out of the way because I need to equip. I need to get that item. This might be better than what we currently have. What does it give us? Energy shield. Okay, we can run that because it gives us extra stats. We can also maybe pick this up as well. And what you can do, this is optional. So, like, right now I have a portal scroll, but if you want to save your portal, what you can do is you can go to the character selection or go to the login screen, and this could save you a portal if the waypoint that you have is right next to it, because we're going to use the waypoint immediately. If I exit the game, it will put me right back in town. So I can go back to town this way like you normally would, or let me show you guys the pro way to do it, because, you know, the point of this is a beginner's guide. So I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to go to login screen here, and then I just log in, and I just go log back in, and boom, I'm instantly in town. I save myself a portal. Now, does this matter? In the very beginning, yes, it actually does. But later, it does not matter. But this, as you see, I got back to town instantly, and I get to save my portal. Now, what we want to take 100% is this Quicksilver Flask. We can't use it until we hit level 4, but now that we're level 4, we're going to swap one of our flasks for this, and we get another support gem over here. So what we can see is in the top left where it says supportable skills, Holy Strike. So what we have already equipped is the Prismatic Burst. We have Elemental Proliferation. So you can read what it does, but I'm going to tell you which one I personally think is the best over here. Chance to Bleed. Summon Phantasm. If we want to lean into the minion stuff, and this is actually kind of a fun thing. I actually will probably get that because I think it's really fun. Momentum is kind of nice because it's going to give you increased attack speed when you use the skill, which is quite nice. Ancestral Call, ooh, actually, hold on, this is really fun as well. All of these are like really great. Now, how it works is you're going to have something else also hit targets, and Holy Strike, let me see exactly how it works. So it infuses your weapon, successfully hitting an enemy will summon a copy of your main hand. I'm wondering if that does work with your minions. So now what I want to do is I want to see if I can get anything that's linked with either an additional red. So I want 2 reds and a blue, or what we could also use is 2 blues and a red. So I'm going to look for something before I select my reward. I can select that reward whenever, but I want to see if this NPC has any other items that we can utilize to help out with our build over here. So again, 2 blues and a red, because I have to have a red for Holy Strike. So we're looking for a red, but they all have to be linked to. Later we can link our stuff, but right now it's going to be quite rough. So we're looking for a 3 link over here. It doesn't look like we have any good 3 links as an option because this is a 2-handed axe. And remember, we need the weapon archetype of a mace. Oh, here we go. This requires us to be level 6, but this is 2 reds as well as a blue. This is going to significantly increase our damage. And we also have some, what is it? Like thorns. Yeah, so we can actually run this. This is going to be awesome for us. Cool. So we're going to run that. And now let's see what else we can sell to get our Scrolls of Wisdom. We want to keep that. This we can keep because we can identify it, maybe get rid of it later. Spectral Throw we no longer need. Even though I'm going to be honest, I think Spectral Throw is better. The thing is that I want to use the new skills. That's the point of me playing. So we can also identify this, and you can see Life Sprig over here. We'll have these stats. What I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to sell this item. So if you're brand new to Path of Exile, you won't have access to what's called the Premium Stash tab yet. You have to actually get these. Later, I'll kind of talk more about selling things, but for now, what I want to do is I'm just going to list this. We're gonna put a price of it for what's called 1 Chaos Orb, and basically, hopefully it'll sell for 1 Chaos Orb. If it doesn't, it's no big deal. We'll talk more about that later because this is something where I just happen to get a unique. We're also going to identify the flask and equip it, and this item we're going to save. This item we can just get rid of. So we're going to go sell this, and then remember for our reward, we can select our reward over here, and the thing that we have is 2 reds. So we're going to get Ancestral Call over here, and we're going to throw this in, and so once we're level 6, we'll be able to use that, and we're currently level 4. So now what we're going to do is go back to our waypoint, and we're going to go and click on the coast. So what build am I playing this league? Oh, we're going to go to the Paladin Holy Hammer. And John, no, this is not PoE 2, this is PoE 1. We're going to go to the Mud Flats now. Okay, so that quest that we just did was called the Medicine chest quest, and that's going to give us, again, this Quicksilver Flask. It's going to make us way, way faster. When we activate the flask, you'll see that there's a little, like, white thing that spins around us. That's indicating to us that is active. And it's going to give us a big amount of movement speed. It's 40% movement speed, so it's excellent. Excellent for leveling up over here. We also want to get movement speed with boots ASAP. That's our main goal. But the whole game's going to get much, much, much faster as we progress and we get more links and stuff. We have another skill point. Oh, by the way, Path of Exile got updated. You can actually, the game pauses when you do this. It used to not do this. But yeah, we're going to go over here, and then we're going to get all this extra HP, and then we're going to get into that attack speed because I hate attacking slow. But one other thing I can go ahead and check is Holy Hammers is an attack, right? Okay, I have to make sure it's an attack, not a spell, because that's the thing that I want to invest into. The reason why is attacks and spells are different. For attack speed, there's also cast speed in Path of Exile, just like Diablo 2. Whereas in Diablo 3 and 4, they kind of merged. Attack speed and cast speed are the same thing, which I actually wish that we had that in PoE. But what else do we have? We have a freezing shrine, so we can maybe freeze these enemies over here. There's Sniper's Mark, which is kind of for ranged stuff. And if you see it in the chests, feel free to open them up. We're going to go do the new League mechanic right now. And we're going to see what these rewards are before committing to it. So it says breaking the astral change. Oh, a unique armor. Wow, that's so crazy. A divine shrine is kind of good, and wow, this is really good too. But this is only in the area, so this doesn't last forever. But like this, I mean, I just get a unique armor. Lock in, man. This is fantastic for leveling. So far, guys, I would say 100% for leveling. The new thing is worth it. The hourglass is yours. Debuffs expire. Okay. So I guess we get like extra buffs and debuffs for duration. Oh, you can't mouse over it. That's kind of lame. Pee-wee 2 lets you do that. You can mouse over it. What we're looking for is ideally a scepter with a bunch of like cool mods to give us extra damage and stuff. But I think my strategy is going to be grab the thing and leave as far as like the reward, just so I can progress much faster. I don't know if it's worth it to full clear, but I will let you guys know if it's worth it. Because last time, like, I killed a couple of the elite packs, it just didn't feel like it's worth it. Alright, so we get our cash. Oh, Lactonial Caress. These are actually great for leveling as well. So we get increased attack speed, cast speed, but we have reduced mana. But we also have a chance to gain a Power Frenzy or Endurance Charge and Kill. But remember, I kind of need these to be linked right now. I just need to get to level 6, then I can change up my thing, which is in basically another minute over here. So we're doing really good. Yes, this new league did start. What's the best build right now? I'd wait a couple days, brother. The league just came out. It's super fresh. Anyone that's telling you what the best build is, I mean, I feel like it's kind of disingenuous because we don't know at the moment all the new uniques. Because how it works, there's a bunch of new unique items, and then you have this like brand new system to like turn the unique into an alternate unique, which is really cool. So now again, we're going to be swapping out the gems. So the red goes in here, the blue goes in here. And remember, if you don't happen to have like an armor that's the same color, don't worry. Path of Exile is a game where it's going to be very difficult to have like the same 1-to-1 ratio of the play session. But like in general, this is kind of what you would want to try to go for. Just any sort of 3-link. Oh, we have shield charge too. Now we can have like a skill we can add to the right click. Let me put shield charge on this, and now we have shield charge. Boom! So we can have like a little bit of mobility over here. Go a little faster. And you can buy shield charge from the NPCs as well. I don't know exactly what level you get it as a Scion, as each class differs from when you get certain skills like unlocked for your character. But in Path of Exile, there is no limit. You could play, I could play with, I could be a like spellcaster that holds up a bow for some reason. There are reasons to do it. Path of Exile has basically 100% freedom when it comes to like what you're equipping. It's not like, oh, you can only use this item if you are a Scion or a Necromancer or whatever the case is. But over here in the Mudflats, what we're looking for is 3 seashells. They look like this. All the green items, by the way, in this game will be quest items. So that will kind of help out. But yeah, don't worry if you didn't get shield charge like as a drop, because this is just a random drop that we just happen to get. We'll see if we can buy it at the NPC. Do we have I think we got all 3 now, so we can go to this area. So the exclamation marks are usually where we want to be going for the quests. So we're going to put in these 3 seashells over here. And then we get to go into the submerged passage over here. So in this area, we can get the waypoint. It actually is pretty important that you get this waypoint over here, because we're going to look for Dweller in the Deep. So in this submerged passage, if you ever hit tab, you can see the name of the area that you're in. It'll also tell you the monster level, and ideally you don't want to be too over leveled. And the reason why I say that is because then you're going to get less XP. And now you can see when we attack, we have these red guys. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies, man. Dang, I kind of want that padded vest, but I kind of need my current chest piece because of the leaks. But we can still pick it up to sell to the NPCs, and we can get some other forms of currency for selling unidentified items as well. So that one has the right colors, but it's not linked, unfortunately. Like this one over here, it is currently going to be the best for us because, literally just because it has 3 sockets. And sometimes in the very beginning of the game, that's what you want to go for. It's going to give you objectively more DPS most of the time. And the items that will have the colors that we want are usually going to be things that give us energy shield as well as armor. So armor tends to roll with more red sockets, like in terms of like if the thing's giving you energy shield, armor, or evasion rating. And to explain each one real quick, and our skill point, we're just going to move down over here. We're going to get all of this attack speed. To explain the different like forms of defenses in this game, we have armor, which reduces the damage that you take from physical damage. And then we have evasion rating, which is a chance not to get hit. And then we have energy shield, which is basically like HP, but it's kind of like Halo, if you guys have ever played Halo. So it regenerates over time when you don't take damage. But there are alternate ways. Holy, the movement speed. Oh, you can just hit all and it levels up all the gems. That's actually a new quality of life thing as well. Wow, this area is like crazy infested. Like, this is like way hard. This is like neat that they stack this many like monsters on top of each other over here. But we're good, we can manage. Let's get this thing down. Because they said they added a bunch of stuff. Okay. So this is a large life flask, so that one will be a little bit better. As far as our shield goes, how good is our shield? Oh, it has 1 regen life per second, which is actually kind of nice. But, get rid of these guys. Wow, this is like really hard. I don't know, maybe they took some notes from Diablo 4 in Season 11, because this is like way too stacked. Especially for a melee character. With Spectral Throw, this would have been way easier. Like I said, I want to use all the new skills while we can, but if I feel like the skill is like really bad, like honestly, I would probably recommend Spectral Throw. It's much better. But the thing is some skills scale better than others too, so I'm going to stick out with using the new skills pretty much all the way through. Oh my gosh, it's too much. Armor scrap too. Okay, so now we're going to do the little mechanic over here, which just requires us to kill something. Wherever it is. It should be somewhere close by. There we go. Oh, we have a bunch of... Ooh, essences. Whoa, whoa, hold on. This is crazy. Like I said, I feel like this is way too overtuned. Like, they're just... The issue is when you put the elites with these, like... what are they called? Like sirens, or these like ice monsters or cold monsters, it just becomes so much harder because you're slowed down as well. Like, it feels way overtuned. Hello, Punt. This is live, Kappa. What are we running right now? The skill that we're using is called Holy Strike. It's a new skill. Okay, so this is what's called an essence, and what it can do is... Oh, we're getting hit. No, it's not cavern. Oh, cavern shredder is what they're called as the monster archetype. But again, there's so many things that like chill. So what this does is if we activate it, it's going to summon an elite, and if we kill it, it's going to give us what's called an essence. Essence lets me convert a normal item into a rare item with some random modifiers. So I'll show you what that does in just a moment. Some of these monsters will be very hard, as in they're going to have like way overtuned HP. Like, this is way overtuned. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say some of the yellow monsters in Path of Exile are stronger than the endgame bosses. Like the act bosses, which is crazy to say, but that's how it is. Oh, this guy has like, is he regen or something? And he came back. We gotta take out bro 2 times. But let's take him down. And then I get the essence. Oh, there's another essence. That's fantastic, actually. Gotta be careful on aggroing too much. Oh, he dropped a leather cap. We might be able to use that. And he dropped the essence, which is essentially why we did this in the first place. Let me clear this out, and we'll get the other essences. And you definitely want, at least in the first act. The first act, by the way, guys, is going to be the longest act, and it's going to take the longest amount of time. But the essences are going to be great. So what essence does is it upgrades a normal item to a rare. So a white item, like for example this, into a rare item, and it's going to guarantee us, if it's a one-handed item, it's going to add some physical damage to it. So I'm going to have to unequip the item temporarily. so I can modify, because this is what I'm going to modify. Or we can go back to town real quick to check, is there an item that is a mace, or it was a mace, scepter, and what's the item that we need? Mace, where is it? Requires, oh, that's an industrial call. Holy Strike, it says mace, scepter, or staff. So I'm going to look for a mace, scepter, or staff that also has those requirements. Oh, we have to kill Dwelling in the Deep, which is a quest which we will do, and we can get any one of these if I want to grab one of these. Honestly, these aren't new, so I'm not going to care too much about these, so just grab whatever gem. But we can grab dash or shield charge now if we want to. This is part of a quest we completed. I already had shield charge drop, but we could also get dash. I'm going to go ahead and equip dash so you guys can see what this looks like as well. And then I'm going to see if, again, we're looking for 2 blues and a okay, this might be a little bit better just because it has the 3 sockets, and as far as damage goes, it's a little bit better. So we can look at this one. We can maybe get a chromatic orb also to change the colors, because you can also change the colors. This is a armor that has 2 reds and a blue, so that's exactly what we want. Perfect. So that is probably going to be another option. This one costs orb transmutation. What does this one cost? Where is it? Scroll of Wisdom. Okay, cool. I want to grab this one over here, and then I also want to grab that other item. So I'm going to get rid of this scepter, because I want to use... The reason why is this one has two more increased elemental damage, and it's got extra flat damage. If you want to keep your item for whatever reason, you can also swap to the weapons slot, and you can do it that way as well. But let's see if we have any other item over here. This is another scepter over here. Same colors, but again, lower, a little bit lower in damage. But I still think that armor isn't bad to get, and the reason why is we can upgrade it. So what I want to do is I want to upgrade this over here, this scepter. And then we can also look if there's any other items that could be better. We also have a skill point, so we're going to get some extra increased HP. We're going to take this one, and then we're finally going to get some damage here. So now we have a couple items that maybe we can identify. If we don't have the ability to identify items, there is an NPC eventually that will give us free identification. Not right now. But, oh, also, there is a Gamba mechanic. So if we need a very specific thing, I think rings are going to cost a lot, right? Oh, it's 131. And we're almost there, but getting rings and amulets are kind of rough in the earlier stages of the game. So we're going to sell some of the items if we can, and then we can get orbs of transmutation, or we can get even more if we sell some of the unidentified rare items. And even though it's like a small amount of currency, like right now, all this stuff will help out. We don't need Sniper's Mark, or I think we need to put shield charge somewhere else now. But yeah, we're going to go get rid of these items. Actually, this helmet we can keep, because we might get something as an upgrade. We can swap out this. You can also take 3 flasks. Do I have it? No. If you take 3 flasks of the same type, like 3 small life flasks, to the NPC and you sell 3 of them, you'll get an upgraded life flask. So it'll go from small to large, but it's not really that big of a deal. Goodbye. But let's go ahead and put this shield charge somewhere. Oh, we don't have an area to put this in. So I might lose out on my shield charge, but it's okay. I have blink. Sometimes you lose out on a skill for a little bit. It's okay. As long as it's not your main skill, if it's your mobility skill, it's fine. But remember how I was saying we're going to upgrade our item with that essence. So we're going to right click on the essence, left click on the thing, and now we have increased spell damage, extra physical damage, some extra mana. So honestly, the only thing that we benefit off of this is more mana and physical damage. But 20 mana is pretty nice. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and get the other essences. What are we running? Oh, the new skill, Holy Strike. That's the name of the skill. Yes. What's up, Curious? I watched by leveling. Lightning Arrow guy stopped around that Lightning T15 because it's hard to upgrade further. Oh, so you just wanted to, like, do you need more DPS or do you need more survivability? Like, what kind of help do you need? I mean, I guess I could just answer both. Oh, also, since we just got this, we can't identify it, unfortunately, yet. However, for armor, we get maximum energy shield, and this has the same colors, but the item may be better. So now this is giving us extra intelligence, extra energy shield, some resistances, and I would say this does give us strength, which also is HP. This gives us int. Honestly, it's fine. Like it's giving us some resistances. What we ideally want is cold res, but I would say this armor is better than this one for right now. So I'm gonna swap and go into that one. Talk to the NPC. Rare body armors. 80% more gold, but we only get like 1 gold. I'm gonna see, it says rare body armors, so that should be plural. So let's go do it and see if it's actually worth it. But, oh wait, we get to do this 2 times? Oh, whoa, hold on, that means we get 4 essences? Oh my gosh, that's crazy good. But this thing is gonna be super tanky, holy. Anything that's gold, by the way, just pick it up. We'll talk more about like what each currency is later, but I don't have enough to really survive this thing. Oh, if we move, we're gonna aggro more. Hold on, can we kill it? Can we exit these areas? No, you can't exit. Oh, we're so low, I have to dodge. Okay, we're good. That thing was way, again, overtuned. But we made it. Barely, though. Okay, so we're good. So what you can do is you can kill other monsters to refill your flasks if you want to get your potions back up. That is a way to do it. But yeah, I just want the extra essences. I think that's 100% worth doing. But we're out of mana. Okay, there we go. But now we can kill this thing. How slow we're attacking. So again, like I said, like they put too many of these monsters that inflict like a slow on you. In the very earlier stages of this game, it's very deadly. But unfortunately, we got to kill this guy twice. But our damage is really good now, because we had just gotten that upgrade on the mace. So now, if we have any other white items we can upgrade, then we don't, unfortunately. Oh, we have boots right here. Let's try it. So we have increased rarity. We have some life regen and fire, and we have reflect damage to attackers. Some thorns. Oh, this one's melting super fast. We got another essence. Great. And then we still haven't even gotten our armors yet. So let's grab those armors. Where do we got to go for that thing? But yeah, this was a lot smoother now. And I think we got a potion upgrade, but if you swap to a new potion, you will have to refill it up. Oh, it said rare armors. It gave us 1. And it's unfortunately not linked to where we would want it. Now I'm curious, can we make a portal? Or you can't make a portal in these rooms at all. Okay. So I would say you can see what the rewards are. And what I'm going to do from now on is if the reward isn't like juicy, then I'm going to skip out on it. And I'll let you guys know which ones are the ones that you want to look for, since you guys are going to be running the same build. At least, I hope you're running the same build for now. Like I said, you could play Spectral Throne. Most of the stuff is pretty similar. But if I make a recommendation for something, it will be related to the new skills as, well, it's kind of the whole point of playing the new season usually, is to play the new builds, right? The League started, yes. Is the starter build safe as a ranger? So you can play anything in Path of Exile and you'll be fine, to be honest, if you're a good player. But if you're asking that question, I'm assuming that you might not be super confident going in with like a build, and I would suggest playing something ranged. Now, this build is not ranged, but it is new. So we're going to stick around with playing all of the new skills, which honestly are mostly melee. So it will be a little bit more of a challenge, but like you can watch any of my older build guides, as I always play ranger. But some of the new stuff for the League mechanic, this will be brand new and it won't be in those videos because this is part of the season mechanic. So what we're looking for, by the way, is in the Submerged Passage, we want to go to Flooded Depths, because this will grant us another skill point when we defeat a boss over here. But going back to your question, Curious, when you were saying you stopped at T15 maps for lightning arrows, so you shouldn't really need to stop at T15 maps. You can go much further. Bow is really good. It's just that if you feel like your damage is lacking against bosses, don't expect it to be kind of like Diablo. Some of the bosses you will have to, it'll take maybe a minute to kill. Like if you're doing certain bosses. Some of them you can't really like one-shot. They have mechanics that you kind of need to do for the most part. Oh, we got another large life flask, so we can replace that small one. And then we also got a new mana flask, so we can replace that. Like I said, 3 of the small ones can equal a bigger one. But right now, it'll feel like Diablo 2 if you play Diablo 2, where every few seconds you're gonna get pop a mana thing, pop a mana thing. It's really annoying, to be honest. But later, it'll be much better. So let's see what they're offering as the reward, and that'll determine if we do it or not. We also have another passive point. This is going to give us a big chunky amount of HP. We go from 207 to 250. Big amount of survivability now. Alright, let's see. What are we getting? What are you offering us? A unique jewelry. Oh my gosh. Okay, some of these are pretty good too. Like 50% increased XP. It's not bad. But the thing is that right now we're level 9, and this is a level 6 area. So sometimes the league mechanic, while it does give you good XP, you're going to be putting yourself at kind of a disadvantage in the area because you've leveled up too much. Because the game wasn't designed for these new areas. The game is designed for you to kind of go through the campaign. But since we're killing monsters here and gaining XP, that's where it shifts up. But it's a good thing because it makes it worth it, and then that way you can kind of skip out on the smaller stuff. Well, this thing is pretty overtuned as well. Like, in terms of how hard this is? But the new skill is really good for single target. Which, you know, I can't say the same. There's a mace over there. Cool. Ooh, and a new shield, perhaps. Let's go see if that new shield is good. We can swap to this new helmet immediately right now. Oh, my bad. I forgot to show you guys dash. So this is what dash does. Oh, it made it look really bad. Hold on, I'll get a better dash in a second here. But we want to go over here. It looks like the thing kind of points you in the direction to go towards, which is awesome. But I can't wait to get more attack speed, man. Oh, did you guys see the little, like, things? The little yellow, I don't call them little yellow ghosts over here. It points you in the direction that you need to go to, which is very helpful. But yeah, always make sure you can use your mobility as well. I personally prefer shield dash because it seems like it's a little bit better. And then also you get to damage the enemy. So which way do we need to go in? Is it down here? Oh yeah, you can see the little ghost going down here. Yeah, I can definitely tell you that the first act's going to take a lot longer than even normally because these are worth doing though, which is a great thing. Like getting a unique like a piece of jewelry is crazy. But next up we're just going to get the strength, and like so we're going to get all of these, and then we can get extra. Ooh, this is considered a strike skill, so we can get this non-ball strike skills target additional enemies. So we can actually hit 2 enemies because it's a strike skill. So we're going to get that for sure. Let's see, or what else do we have? 5% increased attack speed per enemy in close range is pretty good. Yeah, that one's really nice too. And then attack skills cost life instead of 20% of mana is pretty nice too. This is pretty good. Wow, actually this is great. I think we're going to get this as well. The regenerate 5 mana per second is massive. The reason why is like I like to have no pushing mana potions every few seconds. This is kind of weird. Like it's showing us to go over here. But I don't think I can exit this area. Oh, here's the cache. This is... Oh, this time they didn't even have the chain, but... Wait, oh. Oh, so there's more than one cache? Oh, this is interesting. I'm learning, like, so much here.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Wait, oh, there's the chain. Okay, so yeah, it is the chain. Because I saw the cache thing. So maybe there are multiple rewards that you can get, not just this chest box. Because this skill is a strike skill, yeah? Yeah, it is. Oh, we got Chaos over here. Let's identify it. Chaos sign. So we gain a maximum endurance charge. Endurance charges are actually going to be able to be gained because we have this unique super early on. But these are like super trash items that are just good for leveling. 16 of strength is okay. And then now we have grants a level 10 Enduring Cry skill. So what does Enduring Cry do? So the buff lasts 2.9 seconds, and it grants an endurance charge per 5 power to you and allied powers, and it grants life regeneration per second per 5 power. This is where the game gets a little complex with the power thing. Oh, you can just teleport out. Wow, it's actually very helpful. But what else do we have to identify? Do we have anything else? So we have... Oh. Gonna see what other items we had to identify, because we might have an upgrade here or there. We have 2 scepters here. This is gonna give us extra elemental damage, adds some intelligence. No, we can get this. This is a little bit more damage right now. Unless the shield is better. Let's see. We have chance to block 34. I'll take that extra damage. The thing is the other one does pretty low damage, but if we get a better shield, we can swap. This is 19% increased armor, 6. Okay, they're both pretty mid, to be honest. So what's our current one have? So this one gives us 20 to HP. Cold res is something that we will try to get in rings. We can maybe identify that mace, and then maybe this cap as well. But let's keep on moving. Is this a new league for PoE 1? Yes. This is the Mirage League. Yes. But see how this thing over here is giving us evasion rating? So that's usually going to have greens, which we're not going to really use with our build right now. But it's not impossible to get like an item that is evasion based to have all blues and reds. It's just like, it's going to be more rare, and that's kind of what we need right now. But yeah, do all these essence things. Well, this one we have to do because it's part of a main quest to get a skill point. So we can get some extra life regen over here, since we got all those endurance charges. So see how easy this is, like a unique elite boss that's like part of the main quest line, and this thing was way easier than that random yellow. Oh, this is this new? It just lets you go right back to the submerged passage. Excellent. So I want to say this might be new, but what we can do right now is we can go back to town, or we can keep on moving. Let's hopefully see the ledge. Okay, good, great. So we could get a reward, which is a skill point, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it once we get to the waypoint, because I still have a little bit of room in here as far as our inventory goes. We got a large mana flask, so we can combine. We can swap this one out. Do I have 3 small mana? It's fine. I'm just going to get rid of these, but just for reference, yeah, you can get an upgrade if you take 3 of the small ones. I just don't want to clog up my inventory right now. But if you do need an upgrade, the reason why is because I already have 2 larges and, well, 2 large mana flasks, 2 large life flasks. Yeah, I like to solve mana problems and HP problems early on. I think one of them had like life leech, didn't it? At least have life leech. Okay. Actually, I don't even remember if PoE 1 has life leech. Life and mana leech would be very nice to have. But, ooh, hold on, that's a little dangerous. You can also dash out of the way. Oh, Iron Ring, this is excellent. We're going to use one of our essences on this for sure. Is this a mace? Ooh, nice. Maybe use that as well. Alright, so let's see if this mall is any good. Oh, we don't have any scroll of identities, but okay.
Approach.
What do we get? Rare jewelry. Alright, that's super worth it.
Glittering fineries await you.
So, this we can use in our ring. Our ring is okay now, but what we want to get is sapphire rings. So once we get to the waypoint, hopefully we can get a sapphire ring. And I'll show you guys what it is. What class is this? Is the Scion, but we're going to be basically making like a Paladin themed class. I know the skill is new, but technically the class is not new until the Ascendancy. So it's a new class Ascendancy. And think of it kind of like it's kind of like getting the Paladin. I don't know if Path of Exile saw that Diablo added the Paladin. They're like, alright, let's add a Paladin too, man. So this is our strong box. These can be kind of dangerous because they could have an effect. This one like explodes. Oh wow, that's way too many monsters for density. That's crazy. I mean, it's good for, you know, HP and stuff, but a little bit dangerous for sure. These gloves, by the way, are actually like really, really good. Like we got kind of lucky getting these gloves super early on because they're great for leveling because the amount of attack speed that you're getting early on is huge. Okay, so we got another mask. And a jewelry cache. Oh, got an amulet too. That's awesome. I like how you could just click on this and it just kicks you right back. It's It's fantastic. Okay.
You live to fight another day.
Do we have a scroll of identity? We're gonna identify the amulet for sure. So this is giving us, what is it giving us? Extra evasion. Evasion mana per enemy kill. Woo! That's kind of nice. Will help us out with the mana spamming of the potions. Because I usually solve mana problems earlier on just so I don't have to push the button. It's a pet peeve of mine, and I think for quality of life. Because sometimes you may not notice that you're out of mana, and what that's going to cause is your attacks to not be the... like, for example, if my Holy Strike is the skill that I'm holding down and I don't have the mana cost, it will use a basic attack, which... very little damage. If you've ever played Diablo, basic attacks are pretty bad. Now, Path of Exile 2 is different. The basic attack is actually pretty decent in Path of Exile 2. Oh, we got some boots, finally. Okay, hold on. So we're kind of maxed out on our inventory now. Let's see. Okay, let's go move that out of the way. We can actually sell this. I'm going to go sell a bunch of my stuff and get more Scroll of Identities. This is going to be much better now. And then our other ring, I'm going to probably get rid of it to get what's called a Sapphire ring, because we want to try to get to maximum cold resistance before we fight the final boss of Act 1. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to sell some of our items. If you do identify your items, they will sell for different things, so that could be something to look out for. I don't have enough Scroll of Identities. So let's see if we can... okay, we could keep this belt also to maybe get something, but ideally I would want to use, if I can get some Sapphire rings, let's see if we can get some. Ah, dang, it has 4 to all attributes. Ideally, what I want is a Sapphire ring that is a white one. Now, I can convert them to a white one, but it costs a lot of the currency that I currently don't have. But yeah, I was looking for stuff that maybe had cold res. That's ideally what we want in the very beginning of the game. But we have another passive point, and now I'm going to get a lot of attack speed for our build. So let's get more attack speed. Let's get this. And so this is our first skill point book. We're going to right click on it, and that's going to give us a passive point, just like in Diablo 2. And then we have a bunch of these, but I don't have the ability to identify them. But I can modify this ring, and this is going to give me physical damage if I put this on a ring. You can see where it says maximum energy shield on a ring. Wait, this is actually other jewelry. Yeah, 1 to 2 physical damage. So let's see what we'll get. We got some lightning rest. 10 life per enemy killed. That's pretty good. I don't really care too much about Chaos Sign. Some of these uniques you can get like 1 Chaos Orb for in the very beginning. But let's see if we have anything else we can sell. By the way, anything in the game that you pick up pretty much will sell for at least a Scroll of Wisdom. That's like if we... let's see if we have anything else. Bear Trap, for example, we can get a Scroll Fragment. And, oh, that'll give us 1 Scroll of Identity. Good. So I can identify one of these and maybe get an upgrade. Let's identify this one over here. It gives us some HP, but not good enough. And eventually we can identify this and it'll give us some extra stat. I'm keeping this because I might be able to get something good. Because this gives us extra physical damage. Chain Belt is maximum energy shield. I'm just going to sell this just so I can get a Scroll Fragment. But picking up white items in this game actually has a use because you can convert them to a rare item. This we're going to save for ideally a Sapphire ring. Just to convert it to a yellow is what I want. But we're going to go continue. PoE 2.5 should be soon. Oh, that Path of Exile release. Yeah, Path of Exile 2. I think it'll hopefully have another class. That's what I really want to see the most. That's what gets me the most excited when a new game has a new season. Because I hate leveling, but if I get to level up with a new class, it's fine. I'm not even going to complain at all because I want to see the performance of the class. Like right now, the performance of this build is absolutely amazing. I'm enjoying this a lot. Do I have another red socket? Okay, we have another red socket. So we can get that shield charge and put it back in because I actually like that shield charge a lot. So I'm going to put the shield charge. Oh, that's right. We don't even have a shield. I removed the shield. I can't use shield charge without the shield. But that's fine because we get more attack speed when we use it like this. Oh, this boss, by the way, summons a bunch of like blue things on the ground. You don't want to stand in front of those. It's bad. So you see those blue things? Don't stand in them. It's gonna do damage. You get like kind of a second before it pops. I'm gonna upgrade all the gems, and let's keep it going. But now, like you can see, our characters like we're hitting things once and then we're just moving. Most of the stuff dies in like one hit, and don't worry about killing every single thing you see. And we are to the climb. But yeah, this is going to be a great class with bosses. Absolutely fantastic. I can already tell. But if you see an item that's red, blue, and green linked, you can sell that for what's called a chromatic orb, which lets you randomize on your item the colors of the sockets. There's also ways to convert an item to have like more sockets. It's usually random though, but it still is the real way that you can kind of modify your items in Path of Exile. Path of Exile 1, actually, I love so much for the itemization and the crafting. I don't think there's any game that comes close. Last Epoch's probably in second place in terms of like crafting. I like Last Epoch's pretty chill. PoE 2 is it's too much of a randomization. There's very little control compared to PoE 1 in terms of what you can do. Also, another thing is like, you see how I use dash? You can dash up and down things as well. It looks like our survivability and everything just went like way up, which is awesome. Oh, this is a Legion, so we may be able to interact with this 2 times. We can interact with it once when we go in here. So I don't think it matters if you activate it or not. We'll see. We'll test it out. Alright, what do we get? More currency found in the area. Well, let's try this one over here.
A wish for riches.
You know, 100% of nothing is still nothing, but we're gonna try. Okay, chromatic orb, good. Oh my gosh, there's so many monsters. Oh, we're getting to a decent amount though. So currency in this game is what's referred to as like the things that you can trade usually for items.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Okay. Do we get like a chest at the very end too? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, cool. That wasn't bad. Let's just go. Do we want to exit this one, or do I want to full clear because I got the extra currency? See, this is where this gets more interesting. I like that. Like we can touch this and then, oh, it's another cache. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a decent amount of little currency there. I would say so far this is worth it. It's not bad at all. Okay, so real quick.
Battle has been won.
I believe every single time you level up, you can check the NPCs for additional things. What skill gem is that? Oh yeah, this is a new one. It's called Holy Strike. Yeah, you can get it literally at like level 1. So what we're looking for again is maybe if we complete quests that'll like update as well. Let's see, what are the rings? Okay, this is a pretty decent ring because it's giving us extra damage, and then this ring is pretty good because it's giving us extra damage plus the extra is it could be, this could be an upgrade. Our current amulet, what does it do? It gives us extra mana regen. Oh, you know what? 5 mana per enemy killed automatically makes it worth. We just need more sapphire rings. That's what we want to try to shoot for. So, I mean, I could use a scroll of identity on this, and it might be an upgrade. But I have so many other items that need an upgrade as well, specifically like that. The helmet over here. You know what we could do also? Can we sell these transmute shards? We can. I'm gonna do this. Well, actually, oops. We'll just sell 1, and then we'll get 4. So this way I can identify all these items to see if they're better for our build. Because in this game you can actually have like multiple different things. Oh, this is a 17% increased elemental damage. That's actually pretty decent. So we can swap that. Even though we're not using shield charge, what we're doing is we're still leveling it up. Now, this is, oh, this is a mace, so we should be okay. I was making sure it's the right weapon type and want the game to be like, oh, you're not using the right weapon type. So we can just get rid of all of those, and then we'll have some extra scrolls. Reach 9 life per enemy killed. Wow, that's really good. That's really awesome. We lose about a little bit of damage, but the 9 life and the 6 life regen, oh man, our build is going to be so tanky. I like that. We can just sell this. I Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a really good tip. It's always good to keep an item that gives you int, dexterity, strength as an amulet. And the reason why is you can just swap it. If you have a piece of gear drop, or if you need it as a requirement for something, you can just swap it really quick. And it actually is very, very nice to have. What name? The name of the skill, once again, Holy Strike that we're using. It's a new skill. You can get it at level 1 as soon as you kill Hillock, which is at the very beginning. So this is what's called the Legion. You'll probably interact with it. It's optional if you want to interact with it. Basically, you kill the monsters, and then you kill them again, and then they drop whatever. Like this guy's going to drop a chest once we kill him. This guy's going to be dropping like a chest that will have like weapons. Armor chest over here. You kind of want to look for the things that you want to get as a reward. Honestly, earlier on, it's kind of rare that you're going to kill everything. Like, see, we didn't get to kill everything in time, but we got a ring over here. But I would say the progression is much faster. Even though, like, I hate doing the campaign, we're getting so many like nice things. Maybe this shield's going to be really nice. We can run a shield again. Although right now I kind of favor the attack speed. And usually the shields won't give you offensive stats. It will be better for defense, which we don't really need right now. But yeah, from here, we just keep on progressing. So yeah, once we're in the climb from the ledge, we're just basically moving from point A to point B, but still kill these elite guys if you see them, because again, they tend to drop a lot more items. But what we're going to get to soon is we're going to get to an area called the prison. The lower prison. So we're going to get the waypoint over here. So what we're looking for in the lower prison is what's called a Trial of Ascendancy. So we're going to be getting that new class. In order to get the new class, we have to do what's called a Trial of Ascendancy. What skill gem is that? Oh yeah, once again, Holy Strike. If you guys want to unlock it, if you play the Scion, you will unlock it as soon as you kill Hillock. Now we have +5 maximum rage too. But we don't have a source of generating rage. Rage is excellent in PoE, but yeah, we don't have a way to generate it yet. Oh, these guys, what guy is summoning those blood blisters? This is like a new champion or some elite. Pushing. Oh no, another one of those Mirage things. So we're level 12, so like we're way over leveled. Oh, multiple projectiles is so good in a lot of builds. We'll just sell the gem because if we were using Spectral Throw, yeah, we could definitely use it. Let's see, what is she selling us this time? Increase XP, rare helmets. You know, this is the first one I'm just going to say no to. The reason why is, like, as much as it's nice to get, like, this big boost of XP, I want to progress. And, like, you can kind of look at it like that, too. Unless it's an item that you want, just get to the end of the game, because the chances of them dropping something that's, like, really super rare in there is probably going to be pretty slim. So, okay, what we want to do, though, is we need to find the Trial of Ascendancy here. So you'll see it when you see, like, this little green gate, and it looks like a little lever. But yeah, look for that. You need to do these to get your super class. It's kind of like a secret almost in the game. because you got to do these like little mini games. I'll show you guys how that works. This is where Path of Exile, again, you need a full guide if you're brand new to the game. But I know this time we're playing the side, which is something you can't really access early on. But I did mention, if you guys want to unlock this class, you watch another playthrough of like my ranger or something. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk in. This is gonna summon a bunch of spikes, and what we're supposed to do is we wait for these spikes to go, and then we start going. This is why I said it's kind of like a mini game. And then you can use your mobility skills, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna touch this lever, and now we gotta go back. So you could wait for the spikes to go through, or you can just walk through them. And you can stop at these little areas, but I'm just gonna get hit by all of them just because I feel like it's faster. And then we just move on through. We just pop a potion, and we'll be good. And then in this area, these kind of work in a checkered pattern. So like where they are is where in the second one they go diagonally to it. Now you can kind of cheese this, and I'll show you guys how to cheese this. This is if you just go over here, you can just dash up, and you can just basically avoid the whole like thing. You're supposed to kind of like slowly walk through it, but like the game has gotten scaled to where this was made in I don't know.
The strongest metal of them all.
This game came out what 2012, like officially launched, and then these Trial of Ascendancies are so old. Like these just got kind of outdated, but you're supposed to do it normally. But now it's way easier. So once we get that Trial of Ascendancy done, which you'll know it's done if you just click on the thing at the very end. And if you ever mess up, by the way, like let me show you. This is actually kind of important because for a new player, sometimes you may forget to click on it. So make sure that you click on it. The traps will still always be active, but you want to double, quadruple check that when you see that you've clicked on it, it'll say like Prison Act 1 completed. The reason why you want to make sure you complete it is if you have to do it again, you got to go all the way back. You have to find the Trial of Ascendancy. It's just kind of annoying. So we go through these as we go through the campaign. But you can also do these later. It's not like if you miss out on it, you can never do it again or anything. You can't break your game. It's just make sure that it is complete. Because we're going to do an Ascendancy. Hello, Fire. How you doing? Fire Lemon. So no, Fireheart's already here. All right, now we got another one of the extra Mirages. But have you got anything good, Fireheart, off of the Mirages yet? Like while you were doing the campaign? Because I know you're a blaster. Oh, Gia, thank you so much for the heart me. Sorry, I just saw that on TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. All right, so let's see what she's given us this time. So we have Blessing of the Storm, rare body armors. So you can make it basically easier, or you got a 5-link weapon. Ooh. Okay. I mean, it says rare body armors. Okay, so this specified armors. Because right now we have a yellow armor that has like the correct sockets, but maybe we get a 4-link or something. A 4-link would actually make this worth it. But yeah, I'm just going to rush the thing. These have what's called Enfeeble, which is that like green thing that's a debuff on us. I'm trying to look for that. Well, it's kind of weird because the little ghost things are going in like... It almost feels like a random direction now, because before I thought they were showing us where we needed to go. Here's the chain. So if we can get some rare body armors... Oh, there's a elite over here. Oh, well, okay, that thing dropped a lot of stuff. However, like I said before, we are looking for a ring, but it needs to be like a white ring. Okay, so this one did. Okay, this one delivered. It did give us 2 armors. Now this one is going to be green and red. This one's going to be red and blue more than likely. So let's see if this one's going to be good. So this is not as good as what we currently have. Let's see if the shield is any good. We got some life regen. We get increased attack speed. So there is some offensive stats. Do I have any red? I don't have another red. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to use what's called a chromatic orb, and this could randomize the colors. Cool, we got, 2 reds. Oh, I can swap this completely over to this. This is fantastic. Then I can get maybe a better body armor over here. We want cold res, but like 6 is pretty low, so it's not going to be something I'm excited about. Now we can just go back to the entrance over here. I don't really care to kill all these things. It's fine. We're just going to keep on moving. Because like I said, your main goal with the campaign is to get to the end game as quickly as possible. What name? What's the name of this game? Path of Exile. If you're looking for the class, we're playing Scion, and the new skill is called Holy Strike. It's like a minion build hybrid where you still do damage. Honestly, compared to Absolution, if you were to ask me, would I rather run this or Absolution? Oh, there's a Sapphire Ring right there. So we definitely want these for the bosses. Even if it's not a white one, ideally we get white ones and we make them yellow. But, you know, we can't choose sometimes. But yeah, pick up all of this. Well, ideally you just get 2 Sapphire Rings and then you'll be good to go. Have you seen these little like chests over here? You can open up these as well. These are called strong boxes. You can also modify them to give you better results, but they may cost some stuff. They also said they added a bunch of stuff to the campaign. Okay, so next up for the passive point, we can actually get non-volatile strike skills, attack another enemy. I think this is excellent. Oh, monsters can't block your attacks. It's kind of cool too. You know, this one's really good too. The increased attack speed per enemy in close range. I mean, like, just going up to a big group and just have 20% attack speed is kind of nice. There's so many good skills, but I kind of want to get this right now. It'll kind of speed up our process. I'm so excited about this class ascendancy. There's so many cool ones, guys. I looked at them. You can get Terminus Est. This class is going to be probably one of my favorites of all time. Like, instead of getting like 1 additional, actually that's PoE 2, where you get 1 additional projectile. For this class, you can get 2 additional projectiles as long as you used a movement skill, which, yeah, you can just hit dash, or when we have this on auto charge, with, let's say, Asenath's, which is a helmet, we can cast a spell that's a movement, and basically we don't even have to push extra buttons. So this is going to be my go-to class every single league now, unless it gets nerfed. Because I love the idea that you can do so much with this class. And we can actually be super tanky with the armor as well. And because there's, yeah, there's so much good stuff with this class. I'm just amazed with it. The uniques, yeah, I know they change each league. But as long as there's something similar in the sense, because I'm assuming they're going to put some defensive ones, some offensive ones, you know. But for now, I'm really excited about it. So this is Brutus. Attack him and move, because sometimes he'll have these spikes come up, and the spikes, they keep on coming up. Like, they last, it's kind of like an AoE. But, like I mentioned before, melee in general is always worse in Path of Exile, because it's just dangerous. But just, ideally, on any of these elites, attack and move, and you should be okay. They also can grab you, kind of like the Butcher. Like with a hook. I mean, you might want to move out of the slam, but we're not dead, so I'm just going to face tank it. Okay. We got a portal scroll.
Of my ex-husband.
My loyal Declan.
Alright.
Can I not have but a moment's
Now
respite?
we go to the prisoners gate. We get the waypoint over here. Like I said, Act 1, by the way, is the longest. You can see how long we've come. We're almost done, though. What's our playtime in this? Oh, jeez. Okay, this is a lot longer than I expected. But, okay, I've been doing a lot of the league mechanics. Because it's worth it, though. Like, it really is. And this is the first league, I think, in a long time where I can say, yeah, do the league thing every single time. The last time I think I would have recommended it is in, like, Ultimatum, which is very, very old. I think it is so worth doing the league mechanic. Well, what I like with it, too, is, like, you can see what the rewards are. Blessing, Oasis. Okay, this one I'm not going to do, though. Because, like, there's no, like, rare jewelry or anything like that. And, again, we're probably kind of overtuned, but we can kill the yellow monsters. Yellows and blue packs. Oh, we got another Quicksilver Flask. We can also use this. Excellent. You can also modify these, so it's going to upgrade from a magic to a, or a white to a blue. We can also do this with our HP potions, but remember it cannot be equipped, so you have to unequip it and do it, and then you can put it back on. So ideally you'd read it. I think, what did this one do? Immunity to shock. Okay. Oh, we're actually shocked. Well, we were shocked, but it went away. But the ones that I'd probably recommend upgrading are your Quicksilver Flasks, because these ones we can use for a long, long time. But keep in mind, once you remove them and modify them and you re-equip them, it removes all of the charges, which is like really annoying. Right now we're just gonna speed through as fast as we can. Because this area is level 10 and we're level 13, so ideally once it's like 5 levels above, oh man, you just kind of want to walk through the area. The reason why is if your level is significantly higher than the monster level, you will get penalized for XP. But the monsters only kind of go so high for most players, and the reason why I say for most players, once you're at the end game, like level like I-82 is kind of like pretty much where you end up leveling up most of it, but you can push beyond that, but it just takes a really, really long time to level up. But for now, when you're going through the campaign, yeah, if you're 5 levels over, that's kind of bad. It's not like your fault bad, but like as in bad as in like you're gonna get penalized for the XP. So don't worry too much about killing all the enemies. Especially like, now I'm kind of just stopping for the elites. Am I playing Templar? No, this is the Scion. So yeah, I know the new scale looks like holy, so you'd think it's him. But the reason why we're playing Scion and why everyone's playing Scion is because it's the one class that got a brand new ascendancy. So it's a new class essentially. It doesn't start off as a new class. You have to ascend to the new class, which it'll take a couple hours to get there. But we can talk to Captain Fargraves. But we're gonna look for an item called the All Flame. We're gonna dash through over here.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
So what we're looking for in the ship graveyard is this dead girl. Ooh, there's obliteration over there. Yeah, our progression is quite nice. Oh, nice. We got a dead end. It's a long campaign for you this time. You've been running the Mirage. Yeah, you know, like I said, this is almost double of the time that it normally takes for me to get through the first act. But it's worth it because our character is going to become much stronger. And the progression will be smoother, especially if I'm doing like a guide for someone. I would highly recommend doing the League mechanic every single time if the rewards are good enough. But like I said, what we're looking for is a ship graveyard. I'm going to do this before going in here because I'm going to pretty much go to the end of this thing in a moment. And I don't want to have to double back. Ooh. Also, if you see that this over here is when you're bleeding, if you move, you take more damage when you're bleeding in this game. So if you are affected by bleed, you may want to not move. Again, this is where melee in general with PoE just... It's an action RPG thing. It's not just PoE's fault. But melee in general always is like punished for a lot of the mechanics in the game. Rare melee weapons? Okay, cool. Let's get some rare melee weapons. Now the thing is that we only kind of need... I don't know if staff is considered like a melee weapon. I'm guessing range would be like what? Bow, wand. This one's like right at the start, so it's pretty easy. Those things charge at you, by the way. They do a decent amount of damage, so watch out for them. So we have extra skill points. So one thing I actually really like and I can really recommend is going towards this path over here. Getting Sentinel, all these resistances really help round out your character in the earlier stages of the game. To get, I just want to get that cold res. Fire res is still pretty good. We can get all of these, to be honest. The reason why is getting 10% to Elite res. This is 28 to all resistances once we grab this, and that's going to be a nice thing to get. And then if you need the mana, it's really not that bad. We can consider getting this, or we can start branching downward and looking at more attack speed nodes, because I don't like to move slow at all in terms of my attacks. So I may want to get extra attack speed. Okay, this is Leech, so we can get Leech as well as this. If you want to get this now, it's not bad. I have that mana on killed right now, so it's not too bad. But the main thing that I would want is over here to getting that mana regen here. Let's see. Attacks with 200 weapon deal increased damage with... Oh, so an ailment is like when you're doing like bleeds and stuff, so we're not going to do that. But this is... Do we get extra attack speed? So the thing that I'm looking for... let's type in attack speed here, and then we can look at the things that give us attack speed. Oh, this is leech speed. But what we can do is we can go down here, and all of these nodes are still pretty good as well. This one gives us ignores movement penalties from armor. So this is actually a hidden stat. I will probably grab some of these attack speed nodes, and then later I'm going to respec out them. It's just because the game feels so much better when you get to attack faster. And I always recommend people to get lots and lots of attack speed when you're going through the campaign to make it smoother, because you can get so much damage by just getting a weapon, and then later, once we get like a Chaos Orb, we can get like a mace or a scepter or something that's gonna have a lot of damage. So right now this is two-handed axe, this is an axe. So unfortunately we can't use these with our skills, so it's irrelevant. Now can we pick them up to sell? Sure, we can. If I want to. Unfortunately we can't even make a portal here, but I can maybe take this axe. If I move some stuff, play some Tetris here for a second. Where's the axe? We can grab that, and just so we can sell it to the NPC. But now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go back into this ship cave. That one I would say wasn't really worth doing. It's just, you know, because we didn't get the weapon of our type, which ideally would be a mace. Oh, there's another one of the mechanics. But the fact that the ability cleaves too is very good. Cleave meaning it hits like multiple enemies, so this is a fantastic leveling build. But once we get that other skill, which will be the ones we get to Act 3, I want to say probably about Act 3 is when we'll get it. Our build will become much, much stronger. I already feel pretty strong, to be honest, right now for, like, you know, campaign leveling, without even getting any like Smurf items or uniques that were purchased from trade. And I'll show you guys how to trade early on as well. First time play I've been playing PoE. What should you focus in on? Play ranged. I would probably recommend. Echoing Shrine and Divine Shrine. Okay. Rare helmets. Sure.
Even the greatest warrior needs a good helmet.
Oh, this one's right at the start too. Fantastic. I like it. That it's like not too long of a thing. Sometimes though we have spent a little bit longer. Oh wow, we got another unique. Oh, we have another. Wow, this is so fantastic. Like the rewards are actually pretty nice. Oh, this guy's very, very tanky because he has what's called evasive, which means we have a chance to do 0 damage to him because our attacks just miss. Also, he's throwing Corrupted Blood in Act 1. That's pretty nasty. But right now, what I want to do is we definitely want boots with movement speed, but I don't really want goat hide boots. The reason why is because, well, they do give us evasion rate. I'm just going to throw this on and hope we get movement speed. We get Dex, Max Life, Fire Res. I mean, they're both pretty bad, to be honest. 1 helmet. Do we have any scroll of identity? Is it better? We get accuracy rating, which is our chance to hit. We have sure, I'll swap it to this. So over here, we also want, I'm gonna grab that unique. Let's just get rid of this, and then we just go back. There was a strong box, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. You can identify what's in there, but I'm gonna have it as a surprise. The one that will be deadly is if it freezes you. This one spreads caustic round, so like there's always some sort of negative modifier with these, but if you see these armors, whetstones, and scraps, pick them up. We'll use them later. Oh, finally we got a leather belt. It's gonna be nice for some extra HP. Oh, we're capped out on items right now. So what does this one give us on belts? What do we have? We have 1 to 3 maximum energy shield. Okay. Oh, and we have Essence of Greed over here. Maybe we'll use this one and get even more HP. Our HP is pretty good. We'll see how much damage we lose by swapping. And if you ever want to check your DPS, I'll show you guys an easy way to do it. Since we leveled up. Oh, this is Sapphire Ring. Perfect. That's such perfect timing. Okay. This is exactly what we wanted. We have so many good things right now. Okay, we got it. We got to clear up inventory. We got the Sapphire Ring. That's white. Again, that's what we were looking for. It's perfect. We just need 2 of them before we fight the boss. Do I ever recommend new players to go to PoE to theorycraft themselves? Hell no. PoE 1 is way too complicated and you can mess up your build like way too easy. So we have a reward that we can get now too. So we can get added fire damage, added lightning damage. I recommend getting added fire if you're going to scale a lot more strength. But I'd say like just the flat numbers are usually better. So cold or lightning are excellent to get. We already kind of have melee AoE, so in this situation our inventory's full. Faster attacks is something I'm going to probably get. But let's clear up our inventory so we can get some extra currency. So we can purchase and get more Scroll of Wisdoms over here. But I want to see if they have sapphire rings that are white. Dang, they're all blue. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to sell, I can sell one of these, and then we'll get 4. Actually, let's just sell them. We could sell both of them, and it's fine. Or we can sell some of these, and this will also give us some scrolls. Can you shift? Oh, it just does it once, huh? So what if I shift and sell like 4? Okay, that way I get 16 Scrolls of Wisdom. This way we can just identify all of our items and see if any of these are good. That 1 life regen. So we're gonna still keep this ring, but there was a white one, if you guys remember before, and then we're gonna want that one. I don't think Limb Splitter is. This thing has Culling Strike though, which means that unfortunately it's the axe. But I'm gonna throw in our 1 Chaos tab over here, and we might be able to get better armor. Let's sell all the rest of them. Also, if you hold Control and you click on the NPC, it'll automatically open up the trade window. This has Cold Res, but it's a little bit low. There's that shield charge. We can keep this for stat requirements. I recommend keeping this in your stash. Like I said, 1 amulet has strength, 1 has dex, and
What little help I can
int.
offer.
So let's go ahead and get rid of all the trash. I don't think we'll use this. But you know what? I'm going to store it anyways for myself in case I want to mess around with something else that is a new skill that happens to have it. But now we're going to go purchase we're going to get our prison reward, and then I want to get I want that faster attack support, which is a green one, which I don't have anything to link right now. What you can also do is check the NPCs to see if there's any sort of let me see if there's any new skills. Okay, none of these are. Actually, we can run Leap Slam. I actually like Leap Slam as well. It's another mobility skill, and I'll show you guys what that one looks like, since I don't have... do I have a shield? Oh, I have a shield now. But what we're looking for now is a 4 link. Now, it's kind of rare to find them, but that would be something to consider as well, or a weapon that has more damage here. So we're like 12 to 19 right now, but it has to be, again, a very specific... Oh, this is... 15 to 29, so it's a lot more damage. So, and this is a scepter as well. Perfect. So that's really great. So we're gonna run that one for sure. And we have an essence here. So this one on a one-handed, this is spell damage, so that's no good. Physical attack damage leeches life, that's not bad. We can consider that. This one also for the belt adds 30 to HP, which is quite nice. But I don't know, I kind of value that leech. We're gonna go back in, and we got so many more items to go ahead and craft on. You're using a 2-hander for more damage? Ah, yes. If we had a good 2-hander, like a 2-handed mace, what else can we can maybe run this? Let's see. Let's give it 2 resistances, but I would rather go... I like to get as much damage as possible, even though this belt wouldn't be bad. What does this do on a belt? Max energy shield's pretty mid, but... oh, on the ring. What do these do on rings? Other jewelry, you got life regen. With the ring, it's max energy shield. Those are pretty, like, mid stats, but it's fine. What does one do on a ring? That's pretty low. Let's see what this does. So this is 14 strength, and we get damage. That's pretty good. I would definitely want to run this, because, again, it's giving us that cold res. And if you want to check your DPS and stuff, you can always open this thing up, and it'll tell you what your DPS is with your skill. You have to make sure you select your skill. So our DPS is 92. This is actually pretty decent. It's giving us some damage. I should probably keep this for now. But what I can also do is look for another... belt that is a white belt that is the same type. So this is called a rustic sash. Because I was thinking about using this leather belt, but the leather belt won't really give us more damage. It'll give us more HP, but I kind of want damage. And then also we could use this and see if this is going to give us some even more damage. So we have good amount of mana, but that's about it. Oh, you know what? Oh, we're gonna have to swap this over here. This is why, by the way, I keep weapons in my secondary slot in case I need to go back, because like I get something really good, and I need this right now for my armor. But this NPC over here sometimes will sell. Okay, so it is selling. Oh, there's a rustic stash. Now it rolled 18% instead of 24. Or what does this one roll? 23, which is a lot higher. But if I throw in an essence over here, I might be able to get something even better. I'm gonna sell these just to get them out of the way. I don't need this anymore. I will use that extra ring on a boss. But like I said, we're going to get all these resistances now. That's our next goal. So if you want to check your resistances, you can also just go to defense. And over here we see those are our current resistances. Ideally you want 75, but I don't expect anyone in Act 1 to get 75. Also, I forgot, did we?
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Okay, we did. Go to the NPC. Diablo Season 12 next week. Can you remind me of when Lord of Hatred releases? Lord of Hatred? April 28th. Thank you, Emerald. I appreciate it. Do I know how to get the Holy Hammer? So that should be in Act 3. You should be able to get to Siosa and get it there. If not, Templar can get it in Act 3. So if you go to Pewee DB, it'll tell you where to go for all of those. So right now what we're looking for is the slave girl thing. We're almost 2 hours for the first act. That's kind of crazy. But what class is Josh? This is the Scion. So this is I know everyone keeps on asking, thinking it's in a new class from the start. But this class, it will be a new class once we get the new class Ascendancy. So this is the Scion. But we're going to be converting our thing into, what is it called? It is called the Reliquarian. So you get all these really cool things, but I feel like we should just progress in the game because it's going to be a while. So once we talk to Captain Fairgraves, he's going to attack us, and this is going to give us another skill point. And then we just get to do the final boss. This is the next thing, and then we're done with the act. And then we'll get to Act 2. But the first act, super, super long. Especially since we've been doing the lead mechanic, but it was worth it, man. It really was. Damn, our build is absolutely obliterating content right now. In terms of survivability, it is crazy. I mean, we have like almost 500 HP in the very first one over here. All right, I think it's staff. Okay, let's go. So now that we're done with this, and also you can hold down your mobility skill. Oh, also this is what Leap Slam does. Well, this guy is cool. Well, he's got an Orb of Alchemy that converts a white into a yellow, but I wouldn't really recommend using those. I would rather trade those with other players. I'm just going to progress and move because we're level 15. This is level 11, and even though he was like a yellow, he had too much HP. It's just, you know, efficiency wasn't valuable over there. But sometimes you can also think about killing enemies literally to refill your flasks like that. Like there's a group right there, and I was going to one-shot them all, so I get 2 extra flasks, therefore I get to move faster. Alright, so there's the exit over there. This area is huge. Wow. Did they like buff up this area for the size? They really want that campaign to be extended, man. Oh, dang, he lived with like 1 sliver of HP. Alright, so now we're in the Cavern of Wrath, so we're just going to fighting the final boss now of the act, and then we're going to get to Act 2, and that'll wrap up our play session for the first act. I'm just going to blaze through it. Now, what you want to try to get is as much cold resistance as possible for this boss fight. Now, if, like, I don't know, what am I at for cold res? Let me see. So currently I'm at 33% cold res, which means obviously we take a lot less damage. For the boss, I'm going to swap to this ring to get even more cold resistances. This is actually one of the hardest bosses in the entire game, and the reason why is because eventually you get so overtuned that you just like bleed stuff. But the thing is, like, you can't really gain too much more power in this act unless you like trade items. But later you're going to be able to spend so much time getting so many upgrades that it's going to be a lot easier. Yeah, we're totally fine on this. Even though, like I said, the rewards are usually worth it. I just feel like we spent way too long. This is like, I've played this game for so long, and like this time we spent so much time in here in Act 1 because we've been going in those things. So yeah, like I said, even though we're affected by bleeding, like our character is so like so tuned right now that it's no problem. All right, here we go. The Cavern of Anger. And then the mouse. gems at once. It's fantastic. And later, we're going to hopefully get one Chaos Orb. Oh, look at all that chill. It's no fun. But unfortunately, we didn't even get any boots with movement speed in this act. But yeah, we're going to continue here. If we can get one more level up, that'd be great, because that 18 cold res is going to be clutch for us. Because then we'll be at another like 40 cold res with the additional. I think was the other ring had like 23 or something like that. Just excellent. Just starting the league. Oh, yeah, the league just started, man. Just started today. Go, 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 go. We're moving so slow because I think we hit by like some sort of slow. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this? There's a bunch of them, man. Unfortunately, though, when you have a shrine, its effect goes off during the boss. Well, because you warp into another area.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Yeah, okay, we're like halfway to leveling up. It's fine, though. I'm not too worried about it. I think we can absolutely shred the boss. Oh, wait, does shrines go through areas now? This is part of the new update? That's actually massive, but we're going to equip the double rings here, and then now our cold res is now 60%. Again, 75 is max. So it should be way easy. I'm literally standing in the AoE, no problem over here. But ideally, you don't want to stand in any of the AoE. The reason why this boss is really annoying is because you keep on getting slowed. Ideally, you hit and move so you don't get hit by her like ice eels. So she has like a basic little like blizzard thing that she'll throw down. But just attack and move, and you'll be okay. Again, this is one of the most annoying bosses in the game because you move so damn slow. Especially when you're playing melee. And once again, melee in Path of Exile is, you get punished. Alright, we got her down in her first phase, and this is why, again, she's one of the harder bosses in the game. Because then you have this area where there's a bunch of these water geysers, and because you're playing melee, well, then once she stands on top of the water geysers, it makes things obviously a little bit more painful. And since she constantly slows you down, if you are slowed and she's standing in the water geyser, then much more difficult. Especially if they're like the others two that are overlapped, that can get very dangerous. But since she's dealing 60% less damage to us, right? It's making things much easier. Some of the water guys right on top of our face. And she's now standing in one, but I think we should be able to face tank it and survive. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. Ooh, she dropped a ring. Now we can go back to our older ring because the other thing gave us life on kill, which I valued. But yeah, let's get to the very end here, man. Get the waypoint. And now, with waypoints, you actually don't need to click them, but this is because it's just out of habit. Where when you kill something, or when you see the waypoint, you just click on it. It's a normal thing. Let's see if in Act 2 the rewards are even crazier. Let's see. What is she going to offer us? Ooh, wow, they're taking so much poison. Oh my gosh, what? This is like crazy overtuned. But like our character is still very strong. But like, look how many stacks of poison that we're just getting. You can see in the top left how many stacks we have. In PoE 2, it's a lot different. You can only have like one instance of poison. PoE 1 has no limit of how many stacks of poison can be on you. Alright, okay, what are you gonna give us? Rare gloves. Our gloves are pretty good. It's pretty much impossible to replace our gloves. The only gloves that I really liked leveling up with that would beat this, if we get some extra regen or something, is called Ondars, because they give us lightning damage And the flat amount is actually not bad. It's like a 1 to 30, which is great for leveling. It's like a huge amount of DPS. It's like 15%. It's like actually, it's probably like 18% DPS right now. Plus it can give you 30% attack speed. But it has a condition, you have to have full HP for it. But as long as you have enough regen, like if you have energy shield too and some evasion, like everything kind of adds up. Alright, so now we are in Act 2, guys. So we completed Act 1. We're going to be actually uploading this whole entire play session, but over on TikTok, I'm just going to upload the first, well, I'm going to cut the first Act 1 in half. The reason why is because I like to do Part 1, Act 1, and I'll do Part 2, Act 2, and I'm going to upload all of this over on YouTube. So if you're watching this on TikTok, the rest of the series is going to be uploaded there because some of the areas may be longer and or shorter, and it just makes my life way easier because there's a file size limit. And well, I'll at least upload Part 1 over here, and I'll see how it does. If it does really well, then I might upload the rest on TikTok. But for now, my at least game plan is the whole thing will be on YouTube. The reason why some areas may be longer, some areas may be shorter, and it just makes it much more easier, especially because of file size. But anyways, we're gonna get this extra resistance. We're gonna get all of these just so it's really comfy for the entire leveling process, and then we'll get more offensive stats very soon. But we'll talk more about other upgrades and other things later down the line, and I'm going to go ahead and sell these things. Oh, we actually got this. We have another essence. We could use a Orb of Alchemy. Let's just go shoot for it. Honestly, probably should use it to trade, and we'll just get boots with movement speed. That's probably a smarter idea, other than if we get an essence, we can use an essence. That's why I saved these items that are white, by the way, is because if I get an essence, I'm going to slam the essence onto that said item. But anyways, that's going to wrap up Part 1, Act 1. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on it. I'll be uploading the rest, again, on YouTube. But if you're watching this on TikTok, well, you know where to go to find the rest. My username is the same everywhere. If you guys want to watch me kick, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, wherever you guys prefer to watch content, we'll be streaming the rest of the season as well. But anyways, yeah, congrats if you made it past Act 1. It's actually not easy. A lot of people quit Path of Exile right in the middle of playing because the game is hard. You need a guide, and I will show you guys everything. So yeah, you'll be good to go. And pretty soon, in Act 3 is where we should be able to get the brand new skill that actually matters, our Giga skill that has the chain, the hammer chain, the real Paladin build starts there. Because now it's basically like Paladin minion ethereal weapons that are attacking for us. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next part. Anyways, GG's guys, I'm gonna actually render this out, and then I'm gonna go get some Taco Bell, and then we'll be streaming later tonight as well. And I'll probably end up using the Orb of Alchemy, and we'll go buy some weapons and stuff. And our build will be way, way, way stronger very soon. But anyways, GG's guys. Like I said, I'll see you guys later after I upload this because I want to get this uploaded. But yeah, see you guys later tonight. GG's, you guys have a good one. Pink plus in the middle right if you're watching this on TikTok. And if you're watching YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube,